Hello and welcome to stage 2 of the 2022 Belgian Grand Prix, where I'm racing for my Ferrari. So we're at Spa, and first race here of stage 2, you just have to overtake 10 cars. And I'd love it if the race would end as soon as I do that. So I'm going to try to do that as fast as possible, and very little braking required at most corners, actually. Especially here, I think this is Lacombe corner at the top. Very short braking point there, although there's someone kind of in my way. Well, yeah, a little bit. And then Bruxelles. Let's see here. Well, we're already in 6th, 7th, 8th. Be careful, a little tag. That's going to delay me a little bit. Heading into Pouan corner. It's possible I could have been passing that 10th car in Pouan. Maybe not, because of course this is just the 9th car. And let's see, I love it if it ends early, and then we'll see if they pay me for a full lap. Woo! I passed them off track. Oh well. And we'll zippity zip through this. And yeah, they paid me for a full lap. Gotta love that one. 10,000 meters of drafting. Meters? Really? Do we actually think these are going to be meters? Yes, they're Roman cubits. They're not meters. They're not yards. You'll see what I mean. So I'm not too worried about this. I'm going to push my way to first place and get my drafting in a little bit on the way, but I'm actually going to try to not draft very much on the way. Often I would catch a little bit of draft and slingshot around someone, but I'm not going to do very much of that because I just want to get myself into the lead here. Well, I want to catch first place and kind of make the point about the Roman cubits, but oh well. So I'm kind of dodging this guy. I'm avoiding the draft. I still got 30 Roman cubits just like that. Wow, those add up quickly. And if you're not familiar with it, a lot of you guys are. A Roman cubit, like, that's just what the math says. For every meter you travel, you're getting credit to 2.25 meters. It works out to 44.444 centimeters or 17.48 inches. It's a very strange measurement, and no one knows why this happened. It just did. And they can't change it because it would mess up past events. It would make certain stages absolutely impossible, because we've had races where they required us to get more drafting than there is actual distance on the track, according if the measurement was accurate. Like even this one, 10,000 meters. We know that Spa is right around 7,000 meters. I think it's just over a little bit. I forget the exact distance. I'm sure someone out there knows. I could look it up, but that's okay. We know it's going to be 7,000, about 7,000. So, oopsie. That's weird. I better wait for him. What's going on? I guess there was a big accident. Okay, now I've got a Ferrari. It's going way out in front of me. Well, I guess I better go hunt him down. Actually, this is going to be kind of interesting because that's pretty well a full lap of drafting left. No, that's not quite right. That's closer to 6,000 than it is to 7. Still, that would be difficult, especially on low-speed corners. There is no drafting. So, or slipstreaming. It all depends what kind of racing series you're in. NASCAR people tend to use the word drafting more often, it seems. And I'm in Canada, so like, I don't know, North America, I hear a lot more drafting being used than slipstreaming. It's all the same thing. Like, right, these are just some interchangeable words. Okay, so we are logging our Roman cubits extremely quickly. Look at that! Like, even still, the amount of drafting I had left to do or slipstreaming, no way I should have had this done this quickly. I didn't mean to, I kind of lost him there. Come on, get up here. And, oh gosh, this gets frustrating. I'm expecting him to take the corners faster. I mean, he's the first place car. He should be driving like a first place car, not driving like it's a caution lap. Come on, man. Oh, and then it just ends. Oh, that's cool. What do we have next for our challenge? Get to the front? I just did that. So, is there anything special about this? No. Get to the front, and I'm starting in 6th place. Okay, we're not going through this one. Okay? It's just going to be boring. You just saw me do this. So, we're going to warp ahead here, and I'm going to show you the end of the race. We're going to do a little... There you go. And here we are. We're ending the race, because that's just going to be boring for us to watch. There we go. Let's get to the last race and see if that's anything interesting. Defend? I really don't think that's going to be a challenge at all. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll skip the first lap, so I'm going to do a smooth little transition here, and we'll get to the last lap. I'll see if I can do a nice lap here. So here we are, we're doing the last lap, just starting. So my first lap was, well, it wasn't really, it was a lap and a bit, and that was 137. So I'm still learning this car, like, been talking to a few people about time trials lately. It's kind of funny how questions will come in groupings sometimes. So multiple people have been asking me about time trials. And a lot of people think, like you see one of my time trial videos and they think that, oh, I did that in maybe like 5 minutes. No. By the time I'm making a video, I've probably got 100 runs in. Like, that's not uncommon. And so, like, you're going to lose it sometimes. It's just what, oh, well, perfect timing. So sometimes you lose it. You're pushing the limits, you're pushing the braking points, you're pushing the acceleration points. The only way to really know is to push it too far and to lose it. Now, in real life, you wouldn't do that as much. You'd be a little more cautious. You'd start slow and push a little bit more and a little bit more. Mind you, what I just did, though, like just sliding into the gravel, not a big deal. Real life, I mean, yes, it's going to be a big deal, but it's not the same thing as smashing into a barrier. So there's an awful lot of trial and error, and you have to be willing to push it too far so that you snap loose and maybe you wreck your car, and whatever, we service it, that's fine. But that's how you get competitive, is you have to be willing to push it far enough to wreck, and then you just tweak it from there. So when it comes to braking points, acceleration points, I'm using all the same reference points. I just tweak it a little bit here and there. And 1 minute 30 seconds with a big screw up on a corner. So that's it, guys. Please like and subscribe. That's the end of stage 2. If you got any questions or comments, let me know. I'll try to answer. And stage 3 coming right up.